Welcome back to the channel once again, fam.
The news has been broken. Quavo was actually arguing with J.Prince Jr. And as he was arguing with J.Prince Jr., he shrugged J.Prince Jr. off, and that's when somebody swung on Quavo. And as they swung on Quavo, Quavo tried to swing back, and his entourage tried to defend what was going on. The guy that was in a yellow hoodie, he grabbed Takeoff and he shot Takeoff in the back of the head. And when he shot Takeoff in the back of the head, Takeoff was falling, and they actually said he was using Takeoff as a shield, and that's how Takeoff got actually hit the second time. So J.Prince Jr. is behind all this, and that's why they was covering up what really happened and everything. But it's some new breaking news that just hit the internet, man. J.Prince Jr. and Quavo was actually arguing. J.Prince Jr. didn't like how Quavo was talking to him and everything, and he tried to boss up on Quavo, and it got heated. And
funny, depending on who you are, but J.Prince did issue a lengthy statement in regards to Takeoff tragically losing his life and saying he's solid. Because, as I'm sure you all know, the majority of people immediately took to his comments, blogs, and, well, Black Twitter, saying, no excuse, and it took too long for a statement, and we saw you walk past his body. Yeah, I would probably issue a statement had all that happened also. Moving on.
The reason why he walked past Takeoff body, when Takeoff body was laying lifeless on the ground, J.Prince Jr. walked past him and was like, man, don't ask me nothing, no, because he knew what really happened, and he know Takeoff died on they watch, and he died because of some bullshit that y'all thought y'all can just punk this dude, telling him, oh, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can't do that shit, man. Y'all be thinking that mob tie shit work with everybody, man. And Quavo stood up to y'all, and that's what really made y'all mad, because he stood up to y'all. Heated. And the little dude in the yellow jacket, that's the actual shooter, man. And knowing this from the jump, man. So yeah, that's why mob ties, so-called, been trying to cover all this shit up, man, because they knew they was gonna have to answer for this shit, man. And they knew J.Prince Jr. was behind this. And that makes so much sense why J.Prince Sr. made that message and say, you can't hide behind me. So basically, y'all finna get this guy right here in the yellow jacket that's right across from Quavo. Y'all finna give him up because y'all know he was the actual shooter. But you're not saying that Quavo was actually arguing with your son, man. So your son, and that's why I knew it was more to that story. J.Prince Jr. could have de-escalated the whole situation, and the reason he couldn't and didn't de-escalate the whole situation, because he was involved. He was the one that popped it off and was arguing with Quavo about the whole basketball game and all that shit like that, man. So, and that's another reason why he...
The video does appear to show Quavo, and in the video, a discussion about basketball can be heard, and someone says, I don't get down like that. Moments later, the camera appears to be moving away from the crowd just seconds before the sound of multiple gunshots can be heard, and people are seen fleeing the area. At least 10 shots can be heard being fired in the video. A second video appears to show Quavo in that heated discussion with someone as Takeoff and top-rated boxer Shakur Stevenson stand nearby. The conversation turns to basketball, just as the previous video did, and someone, possibly Quavo, so they say, says, I don't get down like that. Quavo appears to move behind the potentially armed man, and then several shots are heard. The crowd quickly disperses, and once again, at least 10 shots can be heard being fired in the video. Now, there is no definitive proof that the man seen in the video was one of the two people who actually fired shots, but that's where the whole potentially more solid information comes in. Again, as I've said in a previous video, take everything with a grain of salt and just use it for information gathering, not decision making when it comes to stuff like this. Check it out. Well, there's that, and now here's this. With everything going on, of course, with Takeoff's passing and the whole mob ties conspiracy, Wiz Khalifa wants everyone to chill out and simply, pass the trees, if you will. With a tweet reading, tired of everybody talking about everybody. Just smoke some tree and chill. That was the end of the quote. Not to say that we would ever recommend the use of anything illicit, unless of course you're somewhere where it's not illicit. You know, Wiz could be onto something with the whole chill out concept because, well, let's be real, adding in anything that isn't, well, factual or at least thought-provoking and to some degree, probably isn't really gonna do you a whole lot of good. Now is it? But I guess that's just my opinion too. Anyway, back to the topic at hand. Meek Mill shared a message about protecting himself amid rumors surrounding Takeoff's shooting, and he tweeted, "It'd really be the slow ninjas that turn full gangsters, and killing/beefing with someone is the most important thing they can do for attention. I'm older, so I can analyze now. I don't want to be around a bunch of high-strapped ninjas at all. For what? I protect myself. That Takeoff-ish is not to be